Building completed. Sure.
Blasted armor.
Fair enough. Let's do this. Get ready.
Now would you look at that?
We're under attack!
Too much standing
For
around.
the fire wielders!
Chop, chop, brothers. Let's get this over with.
Zarek guides me.
All right, we'll be fast. All right.
Whatever's necessary.
Sounds like a plan.
Huh? That's the way?
Fair enough. Let's make
Understood.
All right, give me a second.
Chieftain, the outpost has been built. Our borders have expanded. Yes?
Let's see.
We're under attack! What do you want?
You got it.
They will fall.
Yes?
More fighting. Does this never end?
Building completed. Yes?
All right. Why not?
So, what's the plan?
We're under attack!
We'll be fast.
Let's burn them.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Fine.
I'll keep you shielded. Whatever's necessary.
Our power is stronger.
Sure.
We're under attack!
That way?
Sure.
We're under attack!
Blasted iron.
Got it.
Got it.
All right, here goes nothing.
Yes.
Let's burn them.
We'll be fast.
For the fire wielders!
Should be fighting now.
Just give the word.
Chop, chop, brothers. Let's get this over with. Somebody get me through this.
Will do. That's the way?
Let's see.
Sounds like a plan.
This way, right?
Gore! So crowd. We're under attack!
Here we go.
Help me! They got one of our heroes!
I need help over here.
Help me!
Fair enough. Let's do this. All right, here goes nothing.
Fine. They will fall.
Focus, Syria. Focus.
We're under attack! It's over. We beat your champion. Now Chieftain, the outpost has been built. Our borders have expanded.
Yes. What do we need?
Sure.
Yes?
completed.
Blasted armor. Yes?
Whatever's
More
necessary.
fighting.
We're under attack.
All right.
Got it.
That way? Get ready!
You'll regret this. Huh? Is this really necessary?
Our cowl is stronger.
I'll keep you
We're
shielded.
under attack.
All right,
Understood.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Rusty. Somebody get me new ones. Chop, chop, brothers. There. Let's get this.
Is this really necessary? Danger up ahead.
All right, here goes nothing. Focus area. Focus.
Pal, rack. These nails are rusty. Somebody get me new ones.
We're under attack.
Our cowl is stronger.
That's the way.
We're under attack.
Here we go.
For the fire wielders.
All right, we'll be fast.
We're under attack. Building completed.
More fighting. Does this never end?
We're under attack. What do you want?
All right.
You've read my mind.
All right, here goes nothing.
We're under attack.
What's next?
This will be a masterpiece.
Chieftain, the outpost has been built. Our borders have expanded.
You'll regret this.
We're under attack!
Danger up ahead!
Good.
Yes. Fair enough. Let's do this.
Sure.
Building completed.
Get ready.
We should be fighting now.
We're under attack!
Give the word.
Building completed.
Yes? They will fall.
You asked for this.
Blasted armor.
So, what's the plan?
We're under attack!
Let's make this quick.
Yes.
Why not?
Here we go.
Whatever's necessary.
I need help.
They got one of our heroes! Back on your feet. We need... Good news. We finished researching a new technology.
Uh-huh. All right, here goes nothing.
Is this really necessary? They will fall.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Help! Please! I'll keep you shielded!
This way, right?
Get ready.
We're under attack!
Is this really necessary? Damn it! I need healing. Damn it! I need healing. You'll regret this.
All right, here goes nothing.
Yes.
What do we need?
You'll regret this. What is it?
Let's burn it! We're under attack! It's done. His Cal is destroyed.
But where's Krell?
Hiding, I guess. Just as...
Enough.
Elder Zilrak, where is Krell?
In the pit, There shall be no more bloodshed. He will now face you as he should have from the start.
Will he? So far all he's done is run.
Well, he can't anymore. This is Zarek's will, and he knows it. Follow me.
Fine. Lead the way. Zarek guides me.
Are you sure this isn't...
Fire wielders. He's been opposing Krell from the start.
It is time, Krell. There will be no more bloodshed among our own, but a duel, as it should have taken place hours ago if you hadn't run.
This is ridiculous! He allied himself with the Paleskins!
There can be no wisdom without strength, and no strength without wisdom. You know the traditions.
Fuck the traditions! Zarek's fangs. I'm Krell. I'm your High Chieftain, and this piece of filth is a traitor! You hear me? A traitor!
You're the traitor, Krell. You never cared for the fate of our people. This was about you and your pride from the start. Now, unless you're the coward I think you are, face me.
Coward? Me? Weren't you the one who left your blood sister in that cave to rot?
Careful.
Why? Don't you want your pale-skinned friends to know? I wonder why.
All right. Enough of the talking. Face me!
It has begun. Don't intervene.
Bloody traitor! You won't get away with this! Ah! Balrak, I'll crush you! Zarek!
And it's done. Gore, by Zarek's blood, by his fire, and by his will, I hereby proclaim you the new High Chieftain of the Fire Wielders.
Thank you. I know many of you have lost kin today. It was a battle that could have been avoided. But it was necessary. And as the struggle tells, we will come forth as a stronger people. I did this for you.
Yes? Interesting.
Thank you, Tahar. You made this possible.
I'm just glad the bloodbath is over.
So am I. One more question, though. What do you fight for? I know it has something to do with the Shapers, since you opened the gate to their city. But why? What for?
We're trying to stop the Bloodburn. We've made camp in the lost city of Mullendir, and it seems that we need 2 Shaper relics to continue our search. But without troops, we can't get them. One of them is in the middle of the Black Sea, the other one in Aeonir's Blade.
Interesting. All right. As promised, you will have our help. I'll choose some of our best warriors and craftsmen, and we'll join you in Mullendir. I will be there too. I want to know who I'm fighting with. Until then, Tahar. And may your blood never boil.
Will do. Got it. Understood.
Good move.
That's the way?
Now would you look at that? Mm-hmm.
You got it. That way?
Let's see. Interesting. Now would you look at that? Let's see.
This way, right?
Fine.
Blasted armor.
Sounds like a plan.
Understood.
All right, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Interesting. Now would you look at that? Let's see. Interesting. Now would you look at that?
Sure.
Interesting.
Yes?
Yes? Will do.
Fine.
What's next?
This?
Huh?
Interesting.
Yes?
Zarek guides me.
Got it.
Good move.
Let's see. Will
Sounds
do.
like a plan.
Sure.
We should be fighting now.
You read my mind. Now would you look at that? Understood.
Fine.
This way, right?
Got it.
Corporal?
Interesting. Let's see.
Danger up ahead!
Now would you look at that?
More fighting. Does this never end?
You asked for this.
Whatever's necessary.
Focus, Syria. Focus.
Blasted armor. Fine. Is this really necessary?
For the fire wielders!
Here we go.
All right, why not?
Let's see. Interesting.
That's the way.
They will
More
fall.
fighting. Does this never end?
So, what's the plan? You got it.
We should get moving.
Now would you look at that? Let's see.
All right, here goes nothing.
Something you need?
That way?
Zarek
Sure.
guides me.
You got it.
All right.
Interesting.
blasted armor.
Good move.
I'll keep you shielded. Danger up ahead!
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Understood.
Sounds like a plan.
You read my mind.
Uh-huh. You got it. I need help over here.
It's really necessary!
Zalraka.
Now would you look at that? Let's see.
That way?
Will do.
Fine. Sure.
This way, right? They will fall.
Interesting.
Zarek guides me.
much standing around.
Let's burn them.
Sure. Sounds like a plan.
Now would you look at that?
Get ready!
You'll regret this.
Focus.
Whatever's necessary. Let's see. Now would you look at that? Interesting.
Fine. Good move.
You got it. That way?
Don't worry, dearie. We'll fix you up in no time. That brute doesn't know how lucky he is to have you.
Who are you talking to?
What? I'm talking to the hammer, of course. The weapons deserve my attention much more than most orcs, let alone some pale-skinned vagabonds. Now, go away, will you? I need to get back to my magnum opus.
What?
What is my favorite alloy? Now that's an interesting question. I call it Burgle's Beautiful Brew, Triple B for short. I can't tell you what it is, but let's just say it melts the competition away. You'd really like to know, wouldn't you? It's the best kept secret in the kingdom. I can just tell you that the secret ingredient is a substance I call TLC.
TLC?
Tender love and care. Without TLC, my blades would have been no better than the wares of these talentless trolls.
Tell me...
About the fine art of forging? Fine. If you insist, I guess I can spare a minute. Forging new weapons is all about patience and care.
That's not what I...
Most orcish smiths are blasted idiots with no imagination. They can barely sharpen an axe, you see. Any third-rate moron can form a chunk of steel that resembles a weapon. But if your goal is to actually hurt something that isn't your arm, I wouldn't recommend trading with these cretins. Absolutely not.
Magnum opus?
Oh, yes! I shall call it Zarak's Fang. Once completed, it will be the deadliest weapon ever created. The only problem is that I'm still missing one ingredient. Actually, why not? Look, you seem marginally smarter than most sword-wielding idiots I deal with. What do you say? Do you want to be part of blacksmithing history and help me complete the blade? It's not like you have more important things to do.
I don't.
You will? Wonderful! What I need is a bone Nora's horn. Admittedly, it is a ferocious beast, and there's a good chance the Nora will slowly tear you to pieces if you try to fight it. But then again, isn't that an acceptable risk when history is on the line? So, what do you say?
Fine, I'll...
Wonderful! Oh, you've made the right choice. Future generations will sing songs of the brave nitwit who assisted Burgle the Magnificent in completing his greatest work of art. I shall await your return here, brave soldier. Ah, and by the way, you may call me Burgle.
Yeah, until then.
Now, look at that! You're actually back, and you still have all of your limbs! Do you have the horn?
Take a look. Is that...
Let me see! Zarak's fangs, you're right! I don't know what to say! You really are the most exceptional out of all the cretins with swords I've ever met! Your bravery will now be immortalized. Historians shall call you Paleskin the Great. Anyway, let me get to work. We shall talk about your reward when I'm done. Lo and behold, here it is, my magnum opus, Zarak's Fang, the greatest orc weapon ever created. Only the bravest of all warriors is worthy of wielding it, but... you're all that's available, aren't you? Damn it. All right, I have an idea. You will take me with you, and in return, I'll let you wield the Fang. I have to make sure that you treat it with respect.
Fine, why not? At least you know your craft. Just join me at the border to Iskander. I'll take you to our camp.
Of course I do. Now look, here it is, Zarak's Fang. Please treat it with respect, will you? I'll go on ahead now and wait for you.
For the Fire Wielders!
Sure.
Fine.
Got it.
They will fall.
Let's see.
All right, here goes nothing. You asked for this. Here we go.
Look at that.
Damn it! I need healing. Damn it! I need healing. Damn it! I need healing. Damn it! I need healing.
Let's see.
What do you want? Sure.
Few people know that there is a reason for Bargagor's lifelessness. As though covered by an arcane veil, the mountain and its surrounding wasteland bear a...
Wait a moment.
What is it?
The strange human I've been telling you about. The one with the powerful aura. I think he is here, along with something else.
Something else?
Yes. Let's be careful. Zarek guides me.
Alright, why not?
Let's burn!
Will do.
Good move.
You read my mind.
Focus, Area. Focus.
Interesting. Now would you look at that?
Yes?
Ellen's reins. These goblins were mutilated. What creature would do such a thing?
Well, Barga Gore isn't the most hospitable place on Io. So the answer is... Mini.
Did you hear that?
Yes. And I'm not sure I like it.
Let's do this.
Shit. What in blazes are you doing here? Get out! Kill that thing! Now!
Come on. Don't die on us now. Come on, don't die on us now.
Just give the word.
Understood. Let's see.
Sure.
Get ready!
Interesting.
This way, right?
Fine.
Will do.
Shit. Shit, 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 shit! What did you do?
You don't seem too happy that we helped you.
How did you guess? I invoked that demon. The Devourer.
You? Why?
To share a shrub of fucking grapes with her. To fight her, damn it! What did you think?
Her?
Yeah. I know that thing doesn't look like your average sailor man's fantasy. But according to the Encyclopedia Sinistra, Devourers only ever possess women. Thus the pronoun.
You summoned a demon to fight it?
Well, for that magic you carry in you, you certainly know shit about demonology. You're not a scholar, I take it?
I was a battle mage. Royal Army.
Figures. To learn how to control a demon race, you first need to fight it. Tame it, as we say. And guess what? That's just what I was trying to do until you popped in and nullified the fucking ritual.
We found a bunch of mutilated goblins further up the cave. Did the Devourer do this?
Yeah. I had some difficulties while casting the ritual, let's put it that way. A demon doesn't always show up where you want to conjure him. Sometimes when they sense something else near the gate, they simply materialize right there. In her case, it was the goblins.
That was foolish. She might have left the cave and gone rampant in the cows.
Well, she didn't, did she? And even if that would have been the case, you orcs know how to handle yourselves in battle.
That's interesting. Can you tell me more about the process of taming a demon?
What am I, your bloody teacher? Go read a book.
So, you just came to this cave in Barga Gore to battle a demon?
Why should I tell you?
You're the brooding type, aren't you?
No. I just don't get why 4 strangers who just fucking interrupted my ritual now think I'm gonna tell them all about my life. Don't you have, I don't know, somewhere to go?
We could use someone with your talents.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but I'm not a mercenary. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Can we...
Save your breath, Tahar. He's not worth it.
Wait, Tahar? As in... Shit. You're his son? The betrayer's child?
I am.
Huh. That's unexpected. What in blazes are you doing here? I mean, shouldn't you be up in Greykeep with all your royal friends?
I should. But things happened. You want to hear the story?
Yeah, I think I do. The Bloodburn. Huh. Am I the only one who finds it fucking ironic that the leader of the Purity of Light is trying to save mankind?
Well, Lacane saved my life, but I owe him. That's all this is.
Makes sense. You know, I've always been somewhat fascinated by your father.
How so?
Well, his methods might have been questionable, but he was damn right about everything he said. He saw this whole shit show coming before anyone else did.
You mean the persecution of mages?
Yeah. It has never been a secret that the people fear what they don't know, is it? It was only a question of time until that fucking hatred would pop open like a blister full of pus. Your father, Isamo Tahar, saw that coming and tried to stop it from happening. He had the guts to do what other people were too afraid to do.
Well, his goal was right, but his methods were wrong.
Yeah, the war is never pretty. Anyway, your story is as intriguing as your father's, I'll give you that. And since I don't exactly have many obligations, I'll take you up on your offer. If it still stands.
Why the sudden change of mind?
I told you. I like the idea of working with Isamo Tahar's living heir. And also I'm curious about what there is to this Bloodburn.
Well then, welcome aboard.
Thanks. We can also talk once we reach that city of yours. Mullendir, wasn't it? You said it's in Iskander?
Yes. But just wait at the border of Barga Gore. We'll join you once we've done what we came here to do.
Sounds great. Let me just clean up the mess here first.
Sure.
Odd man. Huh?
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 In the shadow of the eponymous mountain lies the wasteland referred to as the Foot of Barga Gore. It is home to the Orcish tribe called the Firewielders, as well as to many unforgiving beasts, from the undead to demons. While most travelers stay away from Barga Gore for this very reason, the Firewielders cherish their homeland's perils. According to Orcish culture, only through constant conflict...
Yes? Here we are again. This place still gives me the chills.
Well, at least we now have our new Orcish friends to delight us with their company.
You don't seem happy about this.
I just don't like the idea of putting my fate into the hands of these savages. What happened there at Barga Gor was nothing short of a bloodbath.
Revolts tend to be bloody.
I know, but... never mind.
Now would you look at that?
There you are again. Gor's new friend. I truly hope he knows what he's doing. Orcs following the orders of a pale skin. That hasn't happened before. But, to be fair, you've given me little reason to distrust you. You did great in that battle against Krell.
Thank you. So you're the commander of the Firewielders?
Chieftain. And I serve Gor, our High Chieftain, who follows your advice. In other words, I'm the third down the list. Mainly, I'm here to make sure our warriors stay in shape and are well equipped. And if you're willing to invest some coin, I might even come up with a way to permanently increase their strength.
Can you tell me more about the Firewielders? About your traditions?
Well, since Gor is now our High Chieftain, he's the one you should talk to. But I'll do my best.
The Mage Wars. How did they affect the Orcs?
Hardly. Some tribes, like the Fleshkins and the Ash Reavers, used the chance to invade your lands. As you've noticed in that Iskander village, Farland's Hope. Apart from that, we just stood out of it. Though, of course, we had our own sack of problems to deal with, such as idiots like Krell.
How did the Bloodburn affect the Orcs?
It still does. For some reason, not as often as in human lands. But nonetheless. And when it hit, it did so with full force. There were 2 outbreaks among the Firewielders, and every time, the affected died within a couple of days. The Kayran clan was hit the hardest.
Interesting. I wonder why the races react so differently.
Well, I'm a warrior, not a shaman or an elder. You'll have to find out yourself.
I want to train the Firewielders.
All right. Here's what we can do.
Let's see. Interesting. Now would you look at that? Let's see.
So, this is it? Your fabled fortress?
You don't sound...
It'll do. All I need is a good forge. My ingenious mind will do the rest. Though these orcish smiths you've employed so far certainly don't deserve their title.
What do you mean?
Because they are amateurs, and that's putting it lightly. Just give me some coin for material and send them my way. Then I can teach them what a true orcish axe or armor should look like.
Will do. So long, Berg.
Yes, yes, of course. Goodbye.
What do we need?
Yes, yes. Looking for some orcish craftsmanship?
Yes, yes, come closer. I'm sure I have just what you need. Good choice.
Got it. Now would you look at that?
What do you want?
Just checking how you're settling in.
I'm good. Thanks. Interesting place you found yourself here, I'll give you that.
Back in the cave, you told me that you fought that demon in order to gain control over it. I'd still like to know how that works.
It's complicated.
That's it?
For now.
How did you end up in Barga Gore?
It's a long story. Suffice to say, I've been on the road for quite some time now. And Barga Gore just happened to be my last spot before I ran into you. Let's talk about you instead. You gathered a ton of followers, one outcast after another. Tell me, Tahar, do you trust them?
Some of them.
The more likable ones, I'd wager. To be honest, I don't understand how you can do it. You have that look about you, and it's driving me nuts.
What do you mean by that?
I've observed you on the way back from Barga Gore. The way you move, the way you talk. I get why other people follow your lead. I really do. You simply have some kind of strange charisma. It's not visible at first glance, but it's there. You give people hope. I guess that's what it boils down to. You attract outsiders, and you get them to march under your banner.
How is that a bad thing?
It's a bad thing because you're too careless. All these people, did it ever occur to you that they're outsiders for a reason? The treacherous orc, the renegade elf, the exiled dwarf? Still, you trust them. Even if you put your stern face on, I can see that you do. And it's why people follow you. But trust doesn't protect from betrayal. But let's stop this right here, okay? I'm sure you have things to do, and so do I.
What's next?
Huh?
So, have we gotten past that I don't trust you thing? I want to know more about you.
Well, there isn't that much to know about me, Tahar. I'm a demonologist from Kalea, and I've been on the road for a couple of years now. That's it.
Wait, you're Kalean?
Yeah, and I know I don't have the accent, but that was a lot of training.
What made you come to Northander?
Long story, and I don't want to talk about it. Anything else, Tahar? If not, let me get back to my grimoire.
Can you tell me more about Kalea? What's it like there?
It's a pretty general question, Corporal.
Kalea is a city-state, isn't it? Like Everlight.
Yeah. Well, almost. When people say Kalea, they usually refer to the chain of islands in the Sea of Dreams, a couple of miles from Imperia. However, only the big one in the middle is really inhabited. And that one's pretty much just a massive city called Kalea. Nobody can remember the names of the other islands, not even the Kaleans themselves. But yeah, it's essentially a city-state. And even though Kalea is small, it's very powerful. You know, spices, sugar, sea jewels, all the kind of stuff a tropical paradise has to offer.
Rich as a Kalean, isn't that how they say?
Yeah, though that ignores the fact that there's thousands of Kaleans starving to death in the slums.
Do you happen to know if Kalea is affected by the Bloodburn too?
Don't think so, no. At least I haven't heard anything.
There's been a lot of tension between Northander and Kalea during the Mage War. How is the situation now?
I haven't been back since, so I couldn't tell you. But according to the sailors, things have gotten better.
What are Kaleans like, compared to Northandians?
Huh. Good question. I don't spend that much time socializing, so I don't know if I can give you the answer to that. But all in all, Kaleans are a lot less stiff than you Nort folks. Kaleans like to sing, to dance, and to fuck. They do it a lot, sometimes at the same time. They admire philosophy and magic, and being good in either of those makes you the equivalent of a famous bard here in Greyfell. On the other hand, the people are two-faced. That's a lot better here in Northander. You have your little intrigues, but you generally say what you mean, which Kaleans see as almost primitive.
Can you tell me more about your craft? About demonology?
And why's that? Thinking about a career change?
It's certainly a powerful school of magic. I could see myself dabbling in it.
Well, the moment you start dabbling with it is the moment you enjoy a very painful death. There's a reason demonology is forbidden. Most people who mess with it die. But sure, if you have questions, ask.
Let's start with the basics. What's the core principle of demonology?
It's simple. You study demons and their powers, and bind them to your will. And thus you gain access to their powers. Take a devourer. Once you've studied and subdued her to your will, you can access her strength. And I'm not talking about merely summoning her. You can channel her powers.
How is that supposed to work? Channeling their powers?
Hard to describe. Just imagine that the demon becomes a part of you. You connect it with your magic, so to speak. And when needed, you can call on it to help you. It's not just the power that comes with it. It's also the feeling. Channeling the essence of a Zarek Nar, a tribe eater. It's a feeling that compares to nothing else in this world. You can't understand it till you've done it.
So in order to bind them, you need to beat them in battle, correct?
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that, but yeah. In a nutshell, that's it.
And I'm guessing that's what makes it so dangerous.
Among other things, yes. What can also happen is that your body simply can't handle a demon's unleashed essence. It can cause a brain rupture similar to what these masks the Purity use. And, to be honest, that happens to 8 out of 10 students of demonology. They subdue a demon, get excited, and let all their energy rush in at once. As a result, their brains explode like a watermelon hit with a warhammer.
So, why exactly is demonology forbidden?
Because it's dangerous. And because demonologists can be extremely powerful. More than some members of the ruling caste would like to see.
Is there a limit to how many demons you can bind?
No. If there were, I wouldn't still be traveling after all this time.
Interesting. Thanks for the insight.
Sure.
Yes?
Tandai Tahar. Come to trade?
Come take a look. I'm sure I've got something that might spark your interest. Farewell.
Tandai Tahar. Come to trade?
Silver daggers to moon silver swords. You know how to bargain, don't you?
What can I do for you today?
I want to equip the Wayfarer.
I had hoped as much. What do you need?
Sure, I have just what you need. A fair offer.
Will do.